Good evening. My name is Yousef Waly, and today I hope to share with you all the most important lesson I have learned and shall cherish for the rest of my life. This lesson involves a sailor I once knew way before he had even made it to his destination. Initially, it was difficult to understand the rationale and the reasoning behind a lot of his decisions. But one day, it just clicked. It all made sense. And today, I hope to share with you all the epiphany of what I like to call the sailor's destination. You see, the voyage of life is often a difficult one. Every sailor has their own chosen destination, and every sailor faces their own struggles. Along the stream of conscious direction, which the sailor had fixed his roots deep within, he shall continue to sail towards his destination, regardless of the turbulent obstacle winds he is bound to face. Each day he sails, there is no doubt nor confusion in mind. He chooses to unrelentlessly focus on that one destination. The sea will always try to drift his ship, but it's the iron will of the sailor that helps him stay on course. Inevitable storms may delay his journey, but it is his unwavering will that helps him stay on that course. It was clear. He was determined, and his roots were firmly fixed within the stream of his belief, until in a very few years, he was miles ahead of all, but only the few who lived as he had. It was only a few years ago when I fixed my resolve upon the destination I had in mind, which allowed me to establish the habits that will ultimately allow me to achieve my dreams. But for the longest time, my perception of achieving my goals was always based upon how I performed relative to others. We have all felt like this at one point, and I am sure you all understand of the dark abyss of negative emotions this could lead to. But it was a single moment had changed everything. A friend had informed me that the only point of comparison should be to who I was yesterday. You see, regardless of how linear or exponential the growth we achieve is, any growth, no matter how minuscule, is something that will ultimately bring us all closer to our destinations. I had realized that attitude is what we can control. The attitude we have on life is what shall determine life's attitude towards us. We reap what we sow. That is a simple law of cause and effect. Those with major successes are those with positive attitudes. They have goals and a burning desire to attain success despite all handicaps. They know exactly what they want, and that is what keeps them at their best. Now, life may blur their sight at times, but their vision is always clear. And that vision is what keeps them and carries them through every single obstacle. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve." One must not wish to be lucky. One must hope to be prepared. As once stated by the Roman philosopher Seneca, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And opportunity is always abundant. On a daily basis, I found myself starting my day before the sun would even rise, all with the intention of doing what was necessary to bringing me closer to my dreams. Every day is difficult, but with fixed conviction and resolve, I'm able to push through. But why do all of this? Why go through all of this hassle? It is all for the day I meet my opportunity, when finally it is within hand's reach. I can stand there and confidently say, I prepared for this. You see, at this moment, right now, we are all living embodiments of our thoughts, goals, habits, and achievements. we can simply be nothing else. Each one of us here is completely responsible for our own lives, and the only thing that can take you to your goals is your mind. Like the sailor, reject stagnation, reject weakness, and embrace discipline. Along the voyage of which I am still sailing until now, I had gone through many trials and errors in hopes of achieving and unlocking the formula to the sailor's discipline. But it all started with Ralph Emerson's quote, "Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string." Step 1. One must first rekindle their vision every single day. Remind yourself of the success awaiting you once you realize your goal. The emotion drawn out from these reminders will help make giving up difficult and will help ensure that you sustain the necessary persistence and perseverance needed. Step 2. One must anchor that attitude deep within their heart. Nothing will stop in my way. I want it bad enough, and I'm willing to pay the price. I'm willing to work as much as it takes, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it is. I will achieve my goals. Step 3. One must realize that obstacles are bound to occur. Setbacks will surely arise. But it's important for us all to realize and see these as opportunities to learn and grow. Every setback strengthens the mind and character. Problems will never go away, but rather learn to adapt to them. Face them squarely, because in the end, that is exactly what is at the heart of self-discipline. Step 4. When your progress seems to have stagnated, it is time to get creative. You may have been doing things wrong, but for the right reasons. Now is the time to find out. Look for new paths and solutions which can take you to your goals. But no matter what, never quit. Finally, step 5. One must turn their needs into wants. Make the work needed to achieve your goals fun. Your lifelong goals should not feel like a sacrifice, because in the end, it is what you want more than anything else. Despite all dedication and commitment, it is important for us all to realize and understand that happiness does not rely solely on the achievement of a goal. Instead, the process is where we create joyful memories. But sometimes within that process, destinations may change. It is normal that one may come to the realization that perhaps this is not truly what I may have wanted. For when you realize that moment, take a step back and analyze. Ask yourself, will I truly be happy? Will I be happier elsewhere? Decisions to change your course towards happier destinations are common. And in the end, it is reassuring to know that there will always be those who support us, so that once it's time again, we are ready to sail once more. Similarly, we often set sail to reach destinations we dream of, believing that it is truly what will make us happy. But the winds of life can lead us elsewhere. We may end up somewhere that we may have never realized could make us so happy. So carry out your journey to the fullest of your capabilities, but embark on your journey with an open heart. Because ultimately, the waves which we sail may see us to happier destinations which we may have never been able to envision before. Naturally, some days are harder than others, but it is the people we surround ourselves who truly help see us through. Together, the long journey ahead becomes one fulfilled with excitement, discovery, challenge, and reward. But you must all promise yourselves one thing: to never lose sight of your destination. Good luck to you all, and bon voyage.